Namaste, Soul Tribe family. Welcome back my way on this divinely guided day. Hopefully, you are well and rested, and so are your families too. Welcome back if you're returning. If you're new to the channel, thank you so much for stopping by. Take your time. I want to make sure we vibe real high, okay? Sometimes I come in hot and sometimes not. What that means is I do cuss and curse. I speak the truth and I call out names and got it too. When I say curse, I'm not talking about curse like putting curses on people. I cuss and I use curse words, like, that kind of energy. I ain't got time. We don't do nothing that because we understand how karma works, right? All right. My Soul Tribe family, if you got questions, I got the realest of the real over here. They will hop in and let you know. All right. Speaking of my A1s, who are my day ones, the Soul Tribe family as a whole, the ones that have been rocking with me. Whew, I am grateful for each and every one of you. Thank you so much for everything that you do for our space. I love you so much, and the divine loves you too. Okay, let's see what the energy is, family. Yes. I keep getting some sort of notification that there was going to be a storm, right? And it was rain. And I was like, yes, let it rain, let it wash everything away. Okay, so family. So, family, let's see what the energy is at this time. Let's see what the energy is at this time. Been a long time, family. Mm. For some of y'all, you just in a very peaceful space right now. I feel it. I feel it. I feel it. Okay. Wow, that's funny. I said that. I said, and I look over and then look what's at the top of this deck. Hold on. Let me get all these. I got decks everywhere, everywhere. Hold on. Let me grab it. At the top of the deck. Some of y'all have been weathering a storm for a very, very, very long time. Okay. It says all storms end sometimes. I know that's real. Okay. That is the energy. All right, family. So let's get ready to tap into the messages. I love you and the divine loves you. Thank you so much for everything you do for our space. Let's tap in. Divine, at this time, I ask that you continue to keep us protected during this read, all reads, and all the time. I ask that you provide us with clear and concise messages, as well as clarity, guidance, intuition, wisdom, and discernment. Any negativity, any toxicity, any evil being thrown or projected at myself or the Soul Tribe family, I ask that you shield our minds, bodies, souls, and vessels from it, as we too shield our minds, bodies, souls, and vessels from it with the mighty shield, clearing, canceling it, and releasing it back to the universe. Ashe, and thank you. Yes, somebody here, listen. Listen now. There could have been a storm, right? But all storms end sometimes, family. Okay. The message here is difficult times have come. Don't lose hope and learn from your mistakes. Okay. So if you're going through a storm at this time, I feel like some of you could be starting from scratch. You're starting over. Okay. Something starting over in your life. But I feel there's a gift here to be bared. Let's read that message. It says, gift, use opportunities that arise. Okay, you will discover new talents that will lead to new opportunities. Okay, that's for many of you that have walked through this storm or have been in a storm. Okay, especially if you've been trying to find your way through this storm, you've been trying to find your way through the gallow. What is I don't know what a gallow is. Oh, don't y'all, please don't talk about me if I the gallow. What is the gallow? What's the gallow? I am looking it up, family. I'm sorry about that. A structure typically of two uprights and a cross piece for the hanging of criminal. Damn. Ooh, I didn't know that. Damn. So y'all been through the gallows? A structure typically of two uprights and a cross piece for the hanging of criminals. Oh my Lord. That sounds like past life energy. Many of y'all could have been in a lot of past life storms. This could be relevant to somebody turning over a new leaf. Ooh, I heard that. There's somebody here that wants to turn over a new leaf. They're starting from scratch with different perspective here. Okay, from scratch. That wanted to come out. What is this? Yes, the gift is here. Okay, so use opportunities that arise. You will discover new talents that will lead to new opportunities. I feel like there's somebody that is actually changing their life around because they got foresight. Yeah, pay attention to things that are important to ensure wealth. Be what is that? Be far-sighted and alert. Okay. I heard that spirit. Okay. Let me get whoa, y'all see that one at the pop-up? What is that? Guardian angel. Wow. Some higher power protects you. Excuse me, let me say that again. Read that again. Some higher power protects you from difficulties and misfortune. Trust your guardian angel. Hmm. Whew. Family. If you don't believe, you better start. For somebody out here that I feel like you're a non-believer. I don't know whose energy that is. Family, it could be somebody just popping by the channel, okay? Popping by our space, all right? I feel like somebody has definitely decided to start over from scratch though, because you did turn somebody's perspective around, or somebody started to see things from a different perspective because of what did that say out here? Because of their foresight. Somebody went through an awakening or is going through one. Yes, I can't make it up. They coming from a dark night of the soul. Somebody could be awakening out of a dark from the dark night of the soul type energy. What is that? What does that message say? Yeah, somebody could be facing past and present trauma for healing purposes. Okay. Tell me more, spirit. Wow. And they're being awarded at this time for making this transition, taking this leap of faith. Okay. Didn't gift come out? Yes, somebody is being awarded with a gift. You will receive long deserved fame and awards. Really keep moving forward. Okay. For those of you who don't care about fame, I know, family, I get it, I get it, I get it. But I feel like I feel like spirit, the divine creator of all living things, wants to award you for your time, like the time you put in the battlefield. I feel like awards will be coming towards you for the time that you put in the battlefield. Many of you have been awakened to a lot of things during this time, especially this storm. I love this message though at the bottom. It says, all storms end sometimes. I'm telling you, family, they really do. They have to. But man, some of you have weathered the storm, listen, for years, 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 years. And I know you've been waiting for this time, this time. Okay. Let me get two more, please, Spirit. Yes. This says good luck, but I like to say blessings, okay? Four-leaf clovers all over the place, but it does say good luck, okay? Take your look. It's like, look, take your chances, okay? Good luck with all responsibilities and work duties, okay? I feel like this is like putting your best foot forward, working with diligence here, okay? Reiki principles are do not be angry, do not worry, let me start over. Five principles of Reiki. Do not be angry. Do not worry. Be grateful. Work with diligence and be kind to all living things. Okay. I feel like somebody here is starting to enter and understand that. They never understood it, but now they are starting to understand that internally. Like you could have been somebody that was able to get someone to look at something from a different perspective, right? When you're around certain energies and all you see is the same thing repetitively, someone had the courage to look at something differently. This is what I'm picking up this energy. They looked at something differently. They knew that, they would have to start from scratch, especially if leaving a dark night of the soul energy or leaving out of that energy. Okay. I feel like this is divine justice, though, for someone as well. And I don't mean that the energy is dark, because listen, let me break it down for you. Okay, you've got light and dark. Family, don't you ever think you don't have any dark ancestors, dark shadows of the soul ancestors. Let me tell you, some of y'all's ancestors were like real live warriors, and everything was built off of general principles, like, like, what really mattered was their cause. If there was cause, then what was the effect? You know what I'm saying? Type energy. Like, everything was looked at from a different force, a different perspective, a bird's eye view, eagle eye view. Okay. Yeah, somebody here is getting ready to go through a promotion, or they have been promoted spiritually. Is that money on this card? Let me see. Y'all know I be looking at my cards with y'all. Okay, yeah, I don't go through them. I just don't. That is money. Okay, and promotion here. It says enjoy this moment. You will receive an offer to start a really profitable job or project. Wow. That is beautiful. And I feel like somebody knows that energy, but they have to be in that energy. That's why they could be leaving something behind. Somebody's about to get promoted. They're leveling up. I'm hearing rank. I don't know why I keep hearing the word rank. Like somebody is moving in rank or something like that. Somebody is moving in rank. Okay. That's what I keep picking up on. Yeah, after a period of time where they took some losses gambling or something like that, or they could have took some losses, took a gamble and may have lost things. Yeah, it was too risky. There could have been something that was too risky. They may have gambled, okay, with anything. Don't just mean money, okay? A circumstance, a situation, somebody took a risky gamble here, okay, family? Okay, tell me more, spirit. Yeah, you are not a drop in the. Oh, wow. You are not a drop in the ocean. You are the entire ocean in a drop. Oh, I like that message. Okay, family. So somebody here needs to recognize that, man, and I'm hearing something about water. Okay, water spirits, water signs. Okay. You may be very you could live near water, but somebody here lives near the ocean. Like a beautiful ocean. Hmm. Something about a sunset. Might be getting colder now where they're at, but normally they're out by an ocean. Okay, I don't know. I don't know who I'm looking at. I see what I'm seeing, but somebody is out by an ocean. Interesting. But it says you are not a drop in the ocean. You are the entire ocean in a drop. So stand out. Your perspective bringing things together. Okay, family. Like I'm telling you, somebody may have. I feel like you help someone see. I feel like you help someone see things clearly. They may have felt like it was a gamble. They may have felt like, starting from scratch could have been a gamble. Okay. Look where they want to fly. What does this say? Yes, abundant. You may be stepping into an abundant time. You are already abundant spiritually. And that just means that, a family, man, let me tell you about being spiritually abundant. Man, your light, it's like an energy field, an energy source and force for others. Mhm. That is abundant. When you can make someone who's feeling sad or when they're feeling down, you know what I mean? When you can bring them up, lift them up, it's a beautiful thing. hmm It is. And it feels so good to know that somebody who was feeling down or may have, been going through a lot, when you just can, bring their spirits up. so that they can keep going forward, so that they know they can do this. That means so much. You'd be like a money tree, okay? You would be like a money tree when you're able to do that. And I feel like somebody here went through something and you were able to bring their spirits back. Something about spirit is saying here to enjoy your wealth, because I feel like you are energetically abundant. Like your energy is rich. Your energy is rich. Hmm. Tell me more, spirit. Yes, it says forget safety, live where you fear to live. Take a chance, dare to dream, risk pays off. Oh boy. So that's a message, okay? Maybe, wow, that was direct. That kind of took that personal. I'm like, huh? You know what I mean? Like maybe so, family. I don't know how you feel like that. Feel about that, excuse me. Somebody may feel like that as well. Like, live where you fear to live, really. Forget safety, live where you fear to live. Take a chance, dare to dream, risk pays off. Now I feel a couple of energies out here. Hmm. Tell me why this came out. Damn, I just can't do it. It was like, here, let me tell you. Here's the light bulb. Yeah, it is your light that lights the world. Self-resilience, brilliant ideas, time to shine. Why do I feel like an energy maybe where you're going to be growing with someone or growing to help many? In particularly, somebody here was, living a life of maybe they were causing storms or they were the storm in others' lives, but they wanted to change. They awakened to being, mm, damn, what? I heard Christ-like. Somebody has awakened to being Christ-like. Hmm. Somebody has awakened to being Christ-like. Okay. Maybe they are around you, or maybe this is you and you're around them. Tell me more about that message, please, and thank you. Wow, I cannot make it up. Reason is powerless in the face of love. Romance, communication, and listen to your heart. Mm. Now here I am looking at Bali videos and shit. Family, I'd be like Bali. No, I'm kidding. But look, look. So I got this over here. What's this? It says, be patient where you sit in the dark. The dawn is coming. This too shall pass. Your future is bright. Then what is this? It says, set your life on fire and seek those who fan your flame. Kindred spirits, passion, follow your heart. Okay. And what is this one? Laugh as much as you breathe. Love as long as you live. Have fun. Enjoy life, nature, and relationships. Nurture relationships. Somebody sees you as abundant. Do you hear me? And they love you. Why am I getting that energy? And what is this? Look, I got a deck in front of me. I forgot to. Okay, my bad. The bottom of the deck. Look, I'm all over, family. Let me get back focused. This is like a sweet success for someone. You could be getting what you want. They could be getting what they want. This gift is a sweet success after a period of time in your life where it could have been a lot of fear and danger. Didn't that come out somewhere? Yeah, danger comes from taking Wait, danger comes from taking too many risks that are difficult to control. Stop and think about it. See, somebody here, I'm telling you, look, you've mm, you've tapped somebody into their softer side, should I say. Hmm. Somebody's tapped into their softer side. They see stability with you here. Okay. Mm, interesting. Okay. Hmm. To love without expectations is to be in heaven. Release control, make peace with loved ones. Okay. And at the bottom of the deck, let yourself be drawn by the pull of what you truly love, divine purpose, mission in life, and being guided. How do I feel like? Let me get to saying what I feel. Listen, you have changed someone's perspective, and I feel like it's just because hmm, they had to look at things from an eagle eye view. Huh. They had to look at something from an eagle eye view. Why am I hearing that? Hold on, let me see something, Beverly. Somebody needed to look at something from an eagle eyes view. Okay, really? You've got to be kidding me. I'll be dang. See, this is what I'll be talking about. That look, this is why I haven't used this deck in forever. What is this? Be present. Wow. See, that's why I stopped mixing the decks, y'all, because cards be put up. Man, I'll be damn. I'm glad I ain't whipped that deck out. Oh, we would not have been getting a full message, in my opinion. Okay. Why am I hearing that? Something about you need to be present, okay? Because you're attracting at this time. You're attracting at this time. You need to be present because you're attracting at this time. Well, where is that deck, by the way? While I'm sitting here looking, is there another one that came out? Oh, but you may be doubting this. You could be attracting at this time, and you may be feeling lonely doubting this. And look on the split. Wow, release the old and rest. And then you have the arrow here. Surround yourself with protective energy. All right, let me go get this other. Hold on, y'all. Let me see. Because I done dropped two cards out of there. So that's telling me something. Where is that deck? Mm. Oh, this gotta be it. Hold on, let me see what deck this is. Yep, this is it. I'll be dag nabbit. Mm. Didn't I just say something about water? This energy, something about water and structure. Hmm. Some of you could be attracting at this time, but you're doubting that. You could be attracting someone who you have helped see clearly. Okay. Huh. Maybe somebody thought you weren't who you said you were. That's what I'm picking up here, like an energy that really didn't believe you were who you said you were or who you were portraying to be. And maybe they, after watching you or seeing you or something like that, they realize that yeah, something about the water guardian connect with your emotions. Like they see you as being somebody that's very connected with your emotions. Emotionally intelligent, also very empathetic, very kind and loving. I feel like they see that in you, but you may have a rough exterior. That's because the world made you that way. Shit. Oh, there I go. I feel like you have a rough exterior because the world made you that way. Yeah. Karmic completions of cycles over and over again, right? So finally, I feel like, do you see this as a looks like somebody's coming out of a tunnel and here's the opening. Okay. You could have been experiencing karmic cycles over and over again, right? But I feel like, you never may have thought that this energy or any energy for that matter would be interested in you, but the divine is saying be present because you're attracting at this time. Tell me more, spirit. Yeah, see, look, you could be guarded because of what you've been experiencing. Okay, I see that. I feel that. Hmm. Okay, tell me more, spirit. I don't know why I heard that. Sorry, Eminem. Sorry, Eminem. I don't know why. I just said sorry, Eminem. Okay, that's crazy. All right. Yes, there's some sort of renewal here. Wow. There's some sort of renewal here. There, there was an apology, I think, that needed to be said. What? Sorry, Eminem. Mm. There's a renewal here coming in the spring, or that you have sparked a renewal. You have initiated some sort of new life for yourself and possibly for this other energy. It was all about timing, divine timing here, planting seeds. You've been planting seeds. Okay. Look, Spirit wanted me to get this deck. Let me see. Mm. Woo! Open up to receive this person. Honey chow, honey chow, honey chow, honey chow. Receptivity and opening up. Okay. Generosity. This person may have opened up to receive you as well. Mm, really? They opened up to receive you as well. Okay. Then I say, and right with the money tree, listen, this person has a different perspective, and you may have brought them to that perspective. There's some sort of clarity they got from you, but why I keep hearing they had to watch you. They had to watch you first to see if it was real. This is an abundance of abundant windfall here with gifts and celebration, some sort of promotion and opportunity. Ain't promotion over here too? Listen, you may have been this energy, okay? And I feel like you weathered a lot of storms and you had to start over from scratch, and you could have been a gambler, okay, family? And you went through a lot of dark night of the souls because I feel like a lot of you were getting, projected onto as well as steered in the wrong direction, okay? Many of you were allowing your thoughts to take over, okay, control you. And this was a while ago. This could have been years ago, okay? But then I'm also picking up an energy here of where, this was you in the past. This is you in the present and your future. Your future has love in it. There's oneness with someone. This someone may also too have been starting over from scratch because they too were a dark soul of the night, or a dark night of the soul, excuse me. Tell me more. I can't make it up. The moon, the intuition, your moon, you may be a moon sign, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy. You could be a moon here, a Pisces or a Cancer, but there was something about your subconsciousness, your emotions, whatever fear that was placed or planted. It was a way to control. It was the it was full of deceit. Okay. But then also many did want to do something to you. Okay. Things are not as they appear. So you may have been walking around in this energy of renewed source, but no one wanted to see you in that way. Okay. What popped out? Yeah. Look, reflection came out in the reverse. Look, you were not a reflection of whatever they painted you out to be. Really. Tell me more, spirit. Yeah, I'm telling you, woo, because you were not what these people painted you out to be. And because you were not what they painted you out to be, you ended up attracting this energy. Mm. Why do I feel like a lot of people knew about somebody very powerful? I feel, I don't know if they're powerful or not. Well, they must be because I said it. But somebody or many bodies knew that you had attracted someone that was very into you, but they wanted to paint you out to be something you were not. Really? North Node, look at this here. North Node energy, destiny here, fate, evolution, finding life's path, karmic challenges, and rewards. Listen, you went through a lot. They went through a lot. This energy went through a lot. Okay. You've been through a lot. I feel like this energy though was watching you. This energy was watching you. Really. It was like they were trying to see. Yes, they were trying to see if the dreams they were having in their messages were coming from you. What telepathy? Well, it says telepathy, 5D communication, astral travel. This person's been astral traveling to you, and you may have been astral traveling to them. Y'all have been astral traveling to each other. Tell me more. Kisses? This is somebody who loves you. You love them. Is this a love deck? Hold on, y'all, real quick. Let me see my deck. The yin yang insight oracle cards. Okay, I do. I'm yin yang energy. I love that. Well, not really. I'm about to be all kind of super duper nice. Not nice, but just softer. I'm so tired of carrying the weight and the burdens. Yeah, this is my energy nowadays. I am not lying. Okay. Yeah, all that group stuff going on. Ben left the group. Okay. And what does her little phone say? Let me see if I can read that. You have logged out. Wait, you have left the chat. You have left the chat. Yeah. This is the energy, family. Like you have left the chat. You don't have no more time for the rigmarole, for the games, for the illusions, for the deceit, for the manipulation. And yes, these people wanted something from you. And they were putting you through a lot and they were trying to justify something and it was found out that what they was trying to do to you, yeah, it caused them to lose. No, I cannot make it up. These people were lost and wounded here. It caused some people to lose out on you for the things they were doing to you. Clarify this energy. Wow. Look, they wanted you to be in some sort of fear. You may have lost fear, or you may have, you don't fear anymore. You don't fear anymore, or something like that. Let's read the messages. So there was somebody here who was lost and wounded, okay? They were feeling like they weren't enough. They were missing someone, or they were just lost and wounded, feeling like they weren't enough. They may have wanted you to be in fear, but it feels like fear and illusions here are in the reverse. So whatever limitations or anxiety or discomfort they wanted you to experience, you may have lost that energy. Like you're not living in fear no more. But somebody, I feel like wanted you to look like a wounded warrior without courage, wanted you to be in some sort of illusion, and you were not exactly. They were getting some sort of, that would have given them some sort of fulfillment. They wanted you to be lost, hmm, living in fear. That would have gave this energy some fulfillment, please. And that's what they wanted. Wow. Somebody wanted you to appear like you were lost. They wanted to place some sort of fear into you, and that would have gave them fulfillment, and that's where they fucked up. Oops, excuse me. Did I tell you I cuss and curse and speak the truth and call out names? We got it too. Mm. Look how they looking out here now. Now they ain't at the look how they looking out here. They wanted you to be trapped in your thoughts, not realizing that isolation or just you're just a hermit naturally, family. Some of y'all are just hermits naturally. And that's because like, what are you gonna do? Where are you gonna go? What's outside? What you doing? You got an event to go to? You going somewhere that's bright, fun, uplifting? Uh, yeah. See, grown adult or you be adulting. I feel like this energy, yeah, I can't make it up. You are that self-care energy. You be adulting, feminine energy. You don't have time for that. That self-care energy, it says, yeah, these were low vibing energies, okay? They were depleted, but you stay cleansing. Hmm. You love your time alone, okay? You be like, go where? With who? Do what? Why? Nah, I'm Netflixing and chilling. You know what I mean? And that is your energy weekend after weekend after weekend. Okay, feminine energy here, yin energy, very intuitive, nurturing, and creative. Somebody wanted you to appear to be wounded and insecure when actually they were. This was totally unexpected. This was totally unexpected. This may have caused somebody an unexpected storm. Look, the fact that you stepped into your higher self caused them an unexpected storm. They didn't expect for you to be who you are. I am who he says I am. They didn't expect for you to be who you were. That was unexpected for you to be in your higher self. You activated your higher self. That was unexpected for these people. Interesting. Yeah, they thought they were going to be able to destroy you or cause some sort of change and then get some sudden news behind it. Whatever. Exactly. You're in your higher self. You have activated your higher self through an awakening. You don't mess with nobody because they are not on your level because they're always out. These energies I'm picking up on, okay? These are jealous, envious, insecure, got a lot of dirt. Got a lot of dirt on them. Okay. They wanted to step into your position, I'm hearing, and they were trying to manipulate a situation. Somebody had to see that they were being manipulated. Wow. And this had everything to do with some sort of past suffering that these people, listen, somebody wanted someone to look at you differently. They wanted to paint you out as somebody that was going through some sort of past suffering when actually it was them. Past affection, past affecting the present, past affection. Man, you got some wounded people out here, family. I ain't lying. Like you got some wounded people out here. I'm hearing it's not fair. It's not fair that they get this and get that. They always get this and get that. This is the energy. Wow. And somebody had a breakthrough. Okay. Somebody had a breakthrough when it came to you. They had awakened to the power within you. And the power within you was all about your self-love, self-care, self-healing. Because you done already tried to work with these type of people. This is your family. This is your ex-friends. Them is people you don't even deal with. I cannot make it up. They going through karma right now. They're going through karma. Karma is bringing these people into balance. I feel like you went through a lot too. Your past was one that brought in a lot of suffering. You suffered a lot alone. Mm. You started weighing things out. You started getting rid of the things that did not serve your purpose. And your purpose was not to be arguing and bickering and going back and forth with a whole bunch of damn bullshit and dealing with people that were really insecure and jealous and wanting you to be insecure and jealous and hoping that you just sat on a couch and just started eating and just blowing up like I don't know what. It wouldn't matter because this person, I feel like here, they like them thick. I just heard that. Where'd that come from? They like them thick. Hmm? Spirit, why you always gotta do that? But you went through a lot of past suffering here. And then you just said, to hell with it and let go of the past. And that's when you brought balance in. Somebody has watched you let go of things and bring yourself to this energy that you're in today by weighing things out. This was a cause and effect. It was a choice that you made. This was a choice that you made. I feel like when you made the choice to let things go, family, that's when your life started to flourish. And you were doing it alone with no support, no one there for you. When they were, it was always so that they could try to throw it in your face. And I don't feel like many of you had a lot of people there for you. You pretty much been walking this journey by yourself. But when it was like right when you needed, the divine did provide. I can say that. I cannot make it up. Listen, there's a masculine energy. Yang is yin out here too. Yang is out here too. This person is very logical and confident. See, that's the thing. Ooh, I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. This person is logical. Okay. Let me explain to you what I mean by logical. They started seeing things. Something was being seen about you. Okay. Somebody probably was like, this motherfucker riding up and down the damn oops. Where'd that come from? What? Hold up. Hold up. What? They could have just seen you. Okay. Let me just put that out there. I don't know where that came from. But they're very logical, okay, very confident and very assertive, a protective type of energy. Really, who is this? Wounded. Like they knew you were wounded, they knew you were hurt. Somebody was knowing this, seeing this, or something. I look what's behind it. Wow. Look, somebody knew. Somebody knew a masculine knew that you were wounded and hurt behind your funky family. Listen, I don't care about none nobody say. When your family tried to take you out, that in them, that in them. They can never come back in your presence. I don't know who I'm speaking to now, but if your family had anything to do with trying to take you out, that's done. And I mean done. Because you have given them motherfuckers. Ooh, oh, there I go. Oh, sorry. Bring it down a notch. You had poured into them when you had nothing, but you gave them everything. And they tried to take you out. And this masculine has observed and they've watched and they know why you're closed off. They have observed, they have watched, and they know why you are closed off. They know you closed off behind your fucking family. Oh, excuse me again. Oh, let me just shut up. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Keys on the ring. Your family members or whatever's going on here, they try to paint you out as being somebody who does one night stands. You ain't into that. You may have had many options. You may have had many decisions. Okay. You could have had a pick of the litter, I'm hearing. But your family, they tried to paint you out as being somebody like that. This person is looking at you as being a strong soulmate. They also may see that you can be cold but controlled. And this is a union. And right now they're at a distance. And you may be in your inner child. And they're controlling themselves because they do have some sort of internal situation that they're dealing with when it comes to you. They're making a decision. Something's going to be made this autumn. Memories, nostalgic memories. You might know this energy. Yeah. And there was a lot of truth in your expression, and you're being guided spiritually. Your spirit guides have been guiding you and assisting you with this Ace of Fire. That's Ace of Wands energy. Yeah. There's a lot of disharmony happening right now with your funky family. Exactly. Because somebody tried to come in and tempt this energy, and this energy is not interested in nobody but you. All right, family. So I'm going to leave that message here. Hope it provides you with some clarity. Okay. Let's close out. At this time, Divine, thank you so much for providing us with this message. I ask that you continue to keep us with love, harmony, tranquility, prosperity, peace, protection, and respect, and good health and good wealth in our lives and all the time. Ashe, and thank you. Yeah, they looking at you as a nurturer, and they are very protective over you. Okay, family? Ashe, and thank you. And until next time, you know what I love to say. Namaste.